Just to put some numbers in perspective on tourism this year, about 1.2 billion people will take trips around the globe this year, spending about 1.4 trillion US dollars. European business has had a difficult year, largely arising from safety and security issues from places like Turkey, France and Belgium. Ireland has capitalised on the back of that, seeing its share of travel grow, and we're delighted that the World Economic Forum in Switzerland has ranked Ireland 5th in the globe in terms of marketing and branding effectiveness. In terms of results this year, we expect 3.3 million visitors to the island of Ireland from mainland Europe, spending 1.8 billion euros, making mainland Europeans the largest spenders now into tourism. That's across the island of Ireland. Next in line then is Great Britain with a spend of 1.5 billion to the island of Ireland, driven by 5 million visitors. And hot on the heels of Great Britain is North America with a spend of 1.4 billion, driven by 1.6 million visitors. And from new and developing markets, a total of 631 million euros of a spend, driven by 609,000 visitors. The forecasts for 2016 at this stage are that for the Republic of Ireland here, a total of 9 million visitors, spending 4.7 billion euros, supporting 220,000 jobs. And Tourism Ireland is an all-island agency, and when you put North and South together, it's a total number of 10.5 million visits to the island of Ireland, spending 5.4 billion euros, supporting 263,000 jobs across the whole island of Ireland. And just one or two other things to mention as well in the context of promotions that we've been doing that have been highly successful. The Wild Atlantic Way, we just mentioned earlier on, just one of the ads that's playing across mainland Europe over the first quarter of 2017 this year. Our digital footprint very strong, 18 million unique visitors to Ireland.com, an increase of 8.5% in terms of visits in 2016. And that website, Ireland.com, fully integrated into our social media space. We're the 4th largest agency on the world with Facebook, with 740 million digital connections, the 4th largest in the world on Twitter, and the 3rd largest on YouTube. And that digital platform gives us a very solid base on which to build as we go into 2017 as well. The overseas publicity programme, very strong. There's just some of the titles that we use, but the value that delivered was 385 million euros during the course of 2016. And again, we expect a very strong performance from the overseas publicity side of the house again in 2017. Air access very strong as well, 537,000 seats every week onto the island of Ireland, a 9% increase in 2016, and some notable additions coming in next year with Qatar into the Middle East, Etihad's going double daily, and Aer Lingus' expansion into the United States. We'll be working with all the carriers across the globe. We had 27 different carrier campaigns that we did jointly, and that gave us an additional 13 million on top of our budget from the carriers to give us more voice in the international marketplace. Screen tourism has been a huge success for us. Game of Thrones, particularly for Northern Ireland, our campaign with HBO had an estimated advertising value of £11 million, and obviously with Lucasfilm digital campaigns there, an estimated advertising value of 17 million, and plenty more to give from those two campaigns in 2017 as we head into the new series of Game of Thrones and also the next episode of Star Wars 8. Thanks to the Minister for attending our promotions overseas, World Travel Market in London and Flavours of Ireland, and we have lots more of them next year. We'll be expanding into 35 cities in the United States in 2017 with the additional air access, and we'll have sales missions out to the UAE and India and China as well coming in April. St Patrick's Day, we'll be back here again in February to announce details of our global greening project, but it's gone from strength to strength, over 240 icons around the world going green in the course of 2016. And the targets that we're setting next year is to grow spend next year by 4.5% to 5.7 billion across the island of Ireland, driven by 10.6 million visitors. So that's a really Formula One tour through the review of the year, really.